Khan. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verses 1 through 2, as it reads, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakapadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this gospel to the four corners of the earth in these latter times. Shalom, Akim Shalom. Coming up on the Pesach, this time tomorrow, all right? The Passover will be full in effect, and it will be a Shabbat. And the entitlement of this video will be, are you feeling the pain yet? Pain at the pump, are you feeling it yet? Hold on, it gets worse from here. So as you people thought, after the pandemic of 2020 and 2021, things will go back to normal. But the whole while, the stage was being set for something greater. Because that was nothing but a trial run, a test run, a preliminary event for the Big Bang. The main event, which we're entering into now. Yeah, it gets worse from here. 2nd Esdras chapter 14 and verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. You thought those evils took place during the pandemic? Where you had a stay-at-home order? Small businesses were closed. They had emergency funds issued to you people. Stimulus packages, PPP loans, which a lot of you Israelites are going to jail right now behind that. Yeah, my family members going to jail behind scams of those PPP loans. You got increased wages on your unemployment benefits. Donald J. Nero Trump is not issuing out any money anymore. Like I said, I don't know if it was the last one of the previous videos I did or even on the highways and byways. I'm gonna say it here again. Say it here again. What the hell happened to the $2,000 he was gonna give you people? Haven't heard anything else about it. That's dead. That's dead game. Now with this Iranian war that's taking place, that's showing no signs of slowing down. I don't care what the hell Donald Trump has told the Wall Street Journal. All right, about look, they can just leave the Strait of Hormuz open. All right, the war will be ending very soon. Nah. Oh no. This is just the beginning, as it says in the Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras chapter 16. I'm going to get into the article. 16 and verse 18. Start at 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? This is Esdras having a dream, a vision of the times that we're in right now, and he's back here today, living it out. It's how bad I'm finna read how bad it's finna get. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. That's what we're in right now. The beginning of sorrows and mournings. Feeling pain at the pump. People are rationing food. Taking shit out of the stores as we speak. As I'm making this video. Food and water. Murders are increasing in these cities, particularly down here in Baton Rouge. Every day is like 2 murders per day. Real talk. The robbery is going to go up. armed robberies. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. This Iranian war can usher in full-blown Jacob's trouble. We will see the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Remember back then, 2020 and 2021, the gas was pretty much manageable. Now you're looking at the dashboard, you see that needle is not where it used to be. Okay? Got to put more in it to slightly get it to fuel or however you want to put it so it can be manageable. You're not having to go, you can't ride around in the city, you're having to go to and fro and get right back home. You're trying to save, save the pockets, not trying to put too much pressure on it because those funds you have in your pocket have to go elsewhere. Bills are rolling around. The mailman is going to always keep a job until the Lord just shuts it all down and AI takes over. Mailman, mailwoman is going to have a job until the Lord just shuts it down. So these bills are going to just steadily be coming. But now the prices have increased. The beginning of sorrows and mournings. People all over the internet are complaining. This is too damn high, depending on what city. It don't matter what fucking city you're in. People down here in Baton Rouge, they look at they look on Twitter and they see the gas prices $8, $9 out there in Cali. They're like, oh hell no. But they don't have the, how Hosea 4 and 6 comes into effect because they don't have no knowledge. They don't know how the economy works. When you're in a certain city, the amount of pay rate you're getting equals, the amount of gas you're buying, gallons. The inflation is ticked up. Do a video on what Jerome Powell just said. Say we got to do something because this is the debt is happening quicker than what we planned it is. That's the Lord that's doing it to this place, man. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine is one. Iran is going to produce famine worldwide and great death. Wars bring great death. Famine's gonna bring great death. Pestilence, like I did a video on it a couple of weeks or a week ago or whatever like this. The white plague that's out here, the new thing that happened in 2020 and 2021 is back again. It never went nowhere. The Lord just pulled back those winds that are spoken of in the 7th chapter of Revelations. Now, Adawan Rakazah, those winds begin to blow on the earth. Sword, famine, pestilence, civil war, World War III. All this is revolving around, what I'm finna get into is revolving around the MOTB. All roads, no matter how you go down, when you've been going down I-10, I-55, I-95, so on and so forth, is gonna lead to the mark of the beast. From APnews.com, it says gas prices eclipse $4 a gallon in the United States, the highest since 2022. The beginning of wars. The beginning of wars. Trump has even threatened Cuba. Cuba has had 3 power outage blackouts in 30 days. Look it up. Cuba has had 3 power outage blackouts in 30 days. And Trump is threatening to go inside of Cuba once he finishes off Iran. That's the hammer of the earth that's spoken of in the book of Jeremiah 50 and 51. America's the hammer of the earth. They want to scratch Iran off the list, but they can't right now. Iran's on America has a fight on their hands. But don't get it twisted. America is the real deal. A real superpower. Only nation that can compete with the United States is Russia and China on that level. You see what this man, Esau ain't no fucking joke, man. You see what this man did to these senior officials from the top supreme leader all the way down. He just knocking them off. The beginning of wars. And the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? In the article states, the U.S. gas prices jumped past an average of $4 a gallon for the first time since 2022 on Tuesday, as the Iran war continues to push fuel prices higher worldwide. Second Esdras, chapter 16, sticking in the second Esdras 16, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So back in 2020, 2021, and 2022, when you saw things like this happening that were high, these were the evils that were happening upon earth. The Lord was trying to get your attention then. Knock, knock. Hello. These are the evils that I'm bringing upon earth. My men are out here prophesying, warning you that more is to come. Take shelter now. Repent now. The word scourges goes into what? Evils. Bad times. The beginning of Jacob's trouble, the great tribulation. It says what? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish. These are the bad. This is the Deuteronomy 28 for you Israelites right here, man. Or sent that scourges for amendment. The evils represent the scourges. The amendment represents you to having a change of heart, a mindset.